So if you cross
like
two
ambulance.
genres,
Huh?
if you cross what, like what?
Like ambulance.
That wasn't a thriller. Don't do that.
That was thriller.
No, it was not a thriller.
That
That's
was
what I'm
action
saying.
thriller.
No, I always thought a thriller to me was like a cross between drama, horror. I mean, drama, horror, and action.
No,
That's what a thriller was like.
I think it's more action than drama. I don't think it needs
Action
to.
and
I
drama.
don't think it's horror.
No,
No, I
some
don't think
thrillers like
Yeah, some thrillers might, but I don't
bro,
think...
like I think one of my best horrors are thriller.
What's that?
Orphan.
That's your best horror.
I said one of my best horrors,
That's one of your best horrors.
bro.
Orphan.
Orphan was dope, man. I
What?
really
Where,
liked that.
where it's a man,
Yeah.
It's-
It's a big woman.
a woman, but she.
You know,
she looks like a
you know
youth.
why? You know why? It goes back on what I said last time. Yeah, sometimes it depends on how you watch the film,
Maybe, yeah,
where
yeah,
the
yeah.
mind, and it just so happened like I wasn't expecting that film. I think I saw.
Oh,
That's
okay.
not even the type of film you watch in the cinema. You hear me? So it was just how I watched it, and I was genuinely surprised. I was like, "Oh
I
shit,
watched
this is
all- I
weird."
watched
And it was
Orphan.
creepy, man.
I was orphan, and I got to
And
the
we
end
was
of that
young.
movie like,
And we was young. When did you
young.
watch
What
that?
do you mean young?
I feel like we was young.
We weren't that old.
I feel like it was.
I was
feel like
100% an adult with kids when I watched that. I was 100%. I was
Big
100%.
man.
2009.
Yeah, I felt like I watched that time ago,
Nah,
bro.
man, that weren't that old.
I feel like I watched. That's still a long time ago, though.
Yeah,
I feel like I watched.
I watched
time
that at home and I got to the end and I was like,
ago. Oh, you didn't like it?
not really.
Oh, I liked it, man. I thought it was a good film, man. It was
The
a
best
good
horror
twist.
that I've
You didn't
seen-
know.
What?
You didn't know, though.
I can't even remember if I knew.
No, I'm
I
saying you
but
didn't
when
know the twist.
When
You
the
didn't
twist
know.
hit me, it wasn't like, I just remember it being, alright.
Tough crowd, boy.
One of
Tough.
my favorite horror, I told you, is Hereditary. That's the out of this like new age,
Yeah,
new
but
age.
You see, but we already discussed it. Like that's only because it's got one or two scenes in it.
That
The
one
film
or two scenes were and one or two scenes had me
was
looking
enough.
behind me a couple
Couple
times.
on a-
Like these people be acting out. These little
Don't know
devil
who
entities.
they
eh?
think
That's
I
what
am.
I'm saying. Yeah. I'll be looking, do you know, I am hide and seek champion of 2014. You ain't gonna catch me like that. Boom. All right, we back.
Yeah.
Episode 64.
64.
64.
We in
Damn, man.
We in
Nintendo.
this.
Yes.
Ah,
Got one.
like what you did there, man.
You see, I just thought that up on
Yeah,
the spot.
yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
man. Go you, boy.
I'm saying.
Back in your bag. Yeah,
I
me.
was-
All right.
I want to learn how to fish.
Yeah, I see you talking about
I
that
want to
other
learn
day.
how to fish.
I hear it's good. One of my boys fishes.
Is he white?
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah. Oh,
Need
you
one
want to support someone black that fishes? Or?
I mean, it's just proving
You want
hard.
a black
It's proving hard. Like, there's only so much I can help my black people.
Like, but where are you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's true. I don't really know any like man them that fish.
No.
But I hear it's really good though. Mad relaxing. My
Yeah,
boy
I
said-
could just think it is. You're gonna put my music on.
See, I remember having a conversation with him because I always thought it was boring. I was
Yeah.
like, this is long. Like, what? After a while, I was like, what are we doing here and whatever not. But he said, nah, you get a couple cans in and you hear me, couple Zubies if that's your party. And
I
you
can
get me,
imagine
just
it's
chill.
quite
You hear me?
therapeutic. You're just sitting there
But-
chilling out.
Yeah,
Put your
two-
headphones in and this, that, and play
yeah.
music and just wait there for the
But
fish.
you know, like, and then I always was like a bit baffed at like you fish and throw the fish back inside. I thought like,
Yeah,
What?
I-
well, apparently like a lot of the fish you can't eat. Well, depending on where you fish.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
but
I don't-
sometimes where you fish, you can't eat and whatever.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I always thought that was the whole joy of it. Like I thought, yeah, fish, bring it back, gut it, wash it down, boom, 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 on the fire. Like that's the
No, I
whole.
don't
That's
wanna
the whole thing, isn't it?
no, I don't want to do that.
You don't
I just want to fish. And,
catch it and throw it back.
yeah.
And you think that's satisfying.
Well, I don't know. That's why I haven't done it.
Yeah, but what intrigued you about it?
Because I haven't done it. It just seems like
There's
something
a lot
that
of
I
things
would,
you probably ain't done, but what intrigued you about fishing?
and I want to try them. This is just the first of many.
Okay. Oh,
I
so
also
we,
wanna-
we ticking off bucket.
Yeah, I want to do golf as well.
Hey.
Proper golf. Like, not like...
I seen guy golf.
Not
I
like
think
I bet he does. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Because they that's what they do. But to be fair, I do know a few black golfers
Yeah.
that I could holler at. But like, I want to do stuff that
golf's hard as well. I don't think it was easy.
it's hard. Yeah. I mean, I went to a driving range once.
Yeah,
And I just
but it's
about
not
hit
as
the
easy
ball.
as it looks. Put it like that.
No, I'm
Like
sure.
when you
it's-
want to do it properly, not that foolish.
That's what I'm saying. Not the
Like,
driving thing.
yeah.
I want to get in the buggy and go
Yeah.
to the next hole and 4. Is it 4? That's what you say, isn't it?
I mean,
4, right?
part-
When the ball's coming, 4? No, no. Don't you say 4?
I feel like that's when the trees dropping. I don't know.
Isn't that timber?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm lost now. I don't know. I don't play golf. Like, shit, man.
If you don't know, you should know. It's Watch It or Not
TV.
I'm your host, Daniel Nero. I'm with my co-host.
I go by the name of Zeus, a.k.a. Guy Va.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But I didn't really have the...
Yeah, I tried to fling it.
It was more of a...
Guy Va.
Yeah, it's sort of like a...
Yeah,
Hey. And we got cameraman Alex in the building.
Yay.
Each and every time.
Don't forget.
Yeah, I mean, I know you always say it, but... Can't even say it without chuckling.
Does it come with? I was gonna say, does it come with the chuckle?
That part of it. No, it's just this one just
that template chuckle.
Nah, this is. I know you will say it. We got a great show for you today. Zeus, could you please explain to the people them what we are reviewing today?
I mean, missed a little piece, man. We can't.
I mean, trying to do the time limit thing.
It's important.
We wasted about 5 minutes.
It's an important bit, man.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We gotta like, comment, subscribe, and press the.
I mean, we could have done that any time.
No, they need to know from the get go, man. Okay. They need to know. You're trying to push everything to the back.
No,
everything at the back. You need to know from the get go. But anyway,
people, could you like, subscribe, comment, because we want to hear that sound?
To ting
or
to tung.
And could you quickly tell us what that's based on? Please?
I mean, it's based on the browser that you use when you jump on the internet to watch the show, and you want to be reminded. You press the notification bell. Now, depending on what browser you use, it makes different sounds.
Speed learning. Zeus, could you please explain to us what we're reviewing today?
All right, on today's show, we got 2 action-packed films.
Yeah, we do actually.
Action-packed. I was thinking that when I chose them, because me chose them this time, bro.
I mean,
we need some action, man.
Are we going to discuss the fact that we had to make late changes, or we just...
I mean... Okay, that's on me. That's on me.
Okay.
That's on me.
I've been doing that a lot as well. Yeah, bro, do you know what was joking? I swear down, yeah. I did it. I watched the first couple, yeah. And then I was like, let me check how many episodes there is in this, that, yeah. So I went to the end, and then it was like coming soon. I was like, all right, do you know what? Let me not message him now. Yeah. Let me double check that. Because I'm looking at on Sky that it hasn't already come out, but Sky doing it thinging. So then I went on the internet and I was like, this guy wasted 2 whole hours of my life.
In my defense, yeah, it's because so much shows are coming out all at once. I do actually assume sometimes that everything's out. Once it's out, it's out. Especially because of the way I've been hearing about it. It's on the side of the bus and blah. I'm like, oh, this is out. So I didn't even really expect it not to be finished, but I put my hand up.
To be fair, I genuinely think Netflix are the only people that are doing that.
Possibly stupid move.
Yeah, I feel like Netflix are the only ones that are doing that. But yeah, anyway, okay, cool.
We got 2 action-packed ones. First one up is Ambulance.
All the leaves are brown. Stop! Get out! The sky is gray.
What do you want?
Just gonna borrow it.
I got a cop shot. I gotta get him to the hospital.
I'm gonna need you to help us. Why don't you help us?
We're doing hostages now.
We're not crashing into this ambulance. We got a brother cop on board.
Do you have EMT experience?
Combat triage.
You're a soldier.
Yeah. We are trying to save you.
1, 2.
Ambulance.
With our guy Jake
Gyllenhaal and Yahya Abdul.
Yeah, I first saw him in
Striking Vipers.
Yeah, I didn't want to say that, but I was going to say Black Mirror. I don't like that word.
No, Striking. Why?
Because it's an odd word. Like Striking Vipers just sounds aggressive. And next up, we have the brand new one, fresh in the cinemas. For those who don't know, you hear me?
And you probably don't.
Is Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
Yeah.
Now you may only see a pile of receipts, but I see a story. I can see where this story is going. It does not look good. What's happening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Michelle Yeoh.
Yeah.
Michelle Yeoh.
Saw Jamie Lee Curtis in there.
Yeah, I did see her just popping up there.
Yeah, just you weren't in no trailer.
She's just chilling, bro. She don't need that money, man.
Oh, yeah.
She don't need that money, man. She's chilling.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to start with ambulance, yeah?
We'll start with ambulance.
All right, cool. Synopsis. I want to do it.
Like an emergency call. Are you... So you're the person making the emergency call. Like a 991 call to me. So I'm 911.
Okay.
You're in a panic.
Okay.
You need an ambulance.
Okay. You're going to laugh at this. 2 robbers steal an ambulance after their heist goes AWR.
I expected that, man.
That's the synopsis. That's it. All of 8 words.
2 hostages.
10. 2 robbers.
2 robbers.
2 robbers steal an ambulance after their heist goes. Is it awry? Awry? Awry.
Mad. All right, so this
Michael Bay.
Yeah, you know what?
Bay.
You know what? All right, so when I heard about this film, I saw the trailer. I was like, "Yo, this looks mad." You hear me? I saw that Michael Bay was behind it.
Obviously, if you don't know Michael Bay, it's
Transformers,
Armageddon. He produced Quiet Place as well.
Yeah. He's done a lot. Just
Bad Boys.
You should know Michael Bay.
Not Bad Boys.
Is it?
Who done Bad Boys?
I feel like that might be Michael
Jerry
Bay.
Bruckheimer. No.
Anyway, you should know Michael Bay, man. Shit. And then I saw our guy Jake. We like Jake here, right?
Yeah, like Jake.
I don't know how you.
I didn't like Jake. I told you this. I didn't like Jake.
Well, yeah.
But when but then I decided, do you know what? Let me go on like a binge of his movies.
And he's got some.
Yeah,
he's got some in tucked. He's got some tucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I saw him. I saw our guy from Black Mirror. Anyway, I was like, yo, from the trailer, this looks kind of lit. This is a dope film.
Yeah.
So but I saw that trailer a while ago, and in between the time of me watching it and seeing that trailer, I haven't heard nothing about this film.
I see. There was someone that I knew who said this was the best film of the year.
What? And they had seen it or saw the trailer.
They saw it.
Okay.
This is also a remake. You know, like it's a French film, I think, called Ambulance.
I bet that's. Did you watch that? Or
No. I will do though, because I can almost guarantee that would be by far better.
Different.
Yeah, I can almost guarantee that would be a lot better than I've kind of
I hear what I'm saying. Yeah, where did this film go wrong for you, Daniel? Because it had the setup of it being like the perfect action film.
I know what they've tried to do. They've tried to make a very enclosed film that's supposed to make you cagey and drawn in and everything around is just a madness and they're driving around the ambulance, this happened, this. Where this fell down is that when you watch action films, you know what you're going to expect. You're going to expect explosions. You're going to expect like fast cars. You're going to expect shooting. You're going to expect near misses, etc. This took all of these to a whole different sector and just made it so unbelievable that it was just like, are you really taking me for a mug? Like, come on. Like, the film, basically, what happens is they rob a bank, shit fucks up, they steal an ambulance, they drive around LA in the ambulance the whole day. I don't give a fuck. Perform an operation on a man in the back.
A fed.
In the back of the ambulance with someone who has no surgical experience whatsoever. Take down a whole room of fucking Los Vados and fucking... Oh.
Bro, it's almost like...
Nah.
It's like a fairy tale. And there's so much loose... There's so much potholes in this.
The story wasn't even good.
So much potholes. And I was actually really, really disappointed in this.
Oh, bro.
Like, because this film had the potential... all it had to do was follow a template.
Yeah.
Which it almost did. But like you said, it just went off the rails with like everything. Everything was just over-exaggerated. Everything was unnecessary. Every scene didn't really make sense to the next scene. They would jump from this to that, from this to that. And I was like, this doesn't even make sense. Like, their whole...
I really didn't like Gyllenhaal's character in this, and I didn't like Gyllenhaal and Abdul's relationship.
I was just about to get into that. Their whole relationship of how it was, what it was like, it was just odd.
That wasn't explained either. Like that.
No, it was never really.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry, and I don't want to do no thing, but if you've got a white character and a black character and they're brothers, someone gonna need to explain that. Like they're gonna have to. They need to go into that story.
Well, I thought one was adopted, obviously.
I mean,
like from early,
obviously, but
they didn't really go.
Like
into
it was just like
it was made for you to kind of figure out.
It was. I'm like, nah, come on, like why? Like what did we like? They didn't even touch on it. It was just like
I mean, I'll be giving away a lot of this because we don't like it.
Yeah, I feel like that's what that's
what we do. Because but if you're saying your boy liked it, it means that people still appreciate it. Okay, if your friend said they liked it, it means that people still appreciate it for being a fast-paced action film, which is what it was trying to be, like a Speed.
I wonder if you're in the cinema watching this, if it makes
had more
a difference.
Of effect. I think maybe it would have. It was definitely made for cinema in terms of like the action and impact it was trying to have. But I think with this film, it was a lot to do with the storyline. And
what storyline?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Generally, like what storyline?
That was the storyline, isn't it? Like there was a good and bad guy, and somehow, they was in need for this, and I hated the ending.
The ending was terrible. It was so like, oh.
I think this might be my worst Jake film in terms of the role he played. Like, I didn't like the character neither.
I really didn't.
I didn't like the way. I didn't like his personality.
Man's fucking almost dying, trying to make jokes.
Yeah,
about flamingos.
Yeah, it was a silly film. I just thought there was a lot of loose ends. There was just a lot of holes in it. I didn't think everything really made sense. There was a lot of questionable scenes where it was like there was no need to be this over exaggerated film. I wasn't disappointed at how simple the film was, because it was a simple film. I wasn't disappointed by that. Like, you could have made like a new age Speed. Yeah. You could have made that high impact film. You're chasing around, but the
difference with Speed and where it made a big difference with this is that nobody on the bus was a criminal, so they obviously didn't want to fuck up.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? Whereas this,
but they had someone on the. They had two, you hear me? So it was like
them man there I don't give a the way that
and then it was like when they bring out that special op team, and it was like
the way they portrayed how they cared about the hostages is bullshit. They would have licked that ambulance off the side of that road, blood, one time, bro, boy. Regardless of who's in there. If you think about
what though?
Even
for what? To stop it?
Think about you as a person, yeah. Think about there's this ambulance flying around LA, no holds barred. He's got a gun. He's shooting out the back of the ambulance. This, that. He's not giving a care of anyone on the street. This, that. Are you gonna let my man drive around the whole of LA where there's people and this, that, and he's going through towns? You're not. Are you gonna lick down the ambulance, bruv? Because you can't have him kill 52 people to save two.
I don't want to say that because that would be like we haven't seen these high speed chases before.
Yeah, but it was just stupid.
They don't do that. So
like Speed made sense because you wouldn't want to kill everyone on the bus because everyone was innocent. Like in here, 50% of the people in that thing was a fucker. It
was weird how everything
fell on their lap.
No, like how 80% of the film was actually in the ambulance.
I mean, but that could have been good. Like I understood what they tried to do with the whole operation thing and this, that. I got that. Like, cool, you're trying to make more like, do you get what I'm saying? But it was just nah.
Yeah, and like even when they would stop at certain points and things like that, the scenes that would take place there. This is the one because I feel like I'm confusing this with the other heist film that we watched not so long ago. What was the one?
What heist?
The one with the name Ida. Was it Ida?
Oh, Ida Red.
Yeah. I feel like I'm confusing, but this is the guy had the dog, right?
Yeah, he had a dog in this.
The guy, yeah. That guy, that was. Yeah,
and even the fact, even the connection that came after, it was like, how do you know? And he's like, we went to school together, bro. Fuck fucking favor, bro. For fucking real. For real. That's how you got to do me.
Yo, this film fell short. It could have been so much more. And for that, it's definitely a not for me.
Yeah, this is a not. I would never watch this again.
It's
a shame because it could have been good.
Yeah.
Like you said, all you needed to do was hit certain. Like, you're never gonna make. I doubt this is ever gonna be an Oscar-winning movie.
No.
This is just a movie
And
that you made.
for that. Yeah, you're making,
you're just a movie.
Would this have been a dope Netflix film?
Yeah. This is a Netflix and chill movie. This is a Netflix where you don't have to look at the screen for 10 minutes and then look back and it's like we still in the ambulance. That's cool.
You could definitely watch this on audio.
Yeah, definitely. Like this is a not. I don't know what was going on. I don't know who.
That's upsetting as well. Before I watched it, I wanted to give this a watch.
I don't know who greenlights these things, bruv. Like like who watched this and thought, yeah, let's put this out. It's just so stupid. It's ridiculous. Yeah. Even as an action movies go, this was far fetched. Like even if you talk about Speed, I know it can go back. Speed is far fetched, like, as if that would ever happen. Yeah. And but this was just like, come on.
I think it just goes down to that's how you get into the technicals of producers, directors, and who's in it as to how it gets greenlit in it. Because this one it. This one it.
All right, on to the next one. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
Got my notes, baby.
So, synopsis. Do this how you think your metaverse character is. Who is Zeus in another universe? How does he speak? How does he do this?
An aging Chinese immigrant is swept away in an insane adventure where she alone can save the world by exploring other universes, connecting with the lives she could not have led. I feel like I'm like a news reporter kind of guy.
Yeah. Okay, I see that. I see. You different.
Try to be.
That's not the Zeus I know.
No, he seems all right.
Yeah, that should be cool. Won't call me names enough.
Oh, man. All right. This one. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. Can I just start with, this has to be one of the best covers, posters, movie posters I've seen. Like, the most creative. Like, no? Can we say that? Because I feel like this sets the tone for creativity of this film for me.
I really need to talk about this movie.
Yeah, let's get into it. I'm ready for this one.
So I have heard, I'd been hearing about this movie. I've been hearing about this movie for a while.
Yeah,
like, we've been speaking even before it was out. We was like, yo, this thing's coming out. It's supposed to be the bomb. Like, it's supposed to be the lick. So I see it was out in the cinema, but automatically it struck me as strange because it wasn't out in every cinema. Yeah,
when you said where it was, and I was like, in such and such, you're like, no, it's not everywhere.
Yeah. I had to drive to Wandsworth to see it. Anything with Michelle Yeoh is for me is worth a watch. Yeah, like it's worth a watch. Crouching Tiger. Yeah. Tomorrow Never Dies. Kung Fu Panda.
She put in her work.
So anything with her is like it's like a half decent watch. Do you know what I'm saying? So was she in Shang-Chi? I swear she was in Shang-Chi. Did she play the mum in Shang-Chi? She was in Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
She played the sister. The sister.
Yeah.
Shang-Chi.
Shit.
She did. She definitely did. And she's in Avatar.
I'm getting that film mixed up.
She's in the new Avatar.
Yeah, I see her pop up in that.
If you don't know Michelle Yeoh, she's big.
And it was known when, because go on.
Like, she's not a small actor. When you
start researching, you're going to be like, oh shit, yeah, I've seen her.
So anyway, so I see that and I was like, so boom. First of all, I booked the ticket and I booked the ticket at the wrong week.
Oh, Pete.
So imagine, then I had to go rebook the ticket and fly to Wandsworth because I thought it was in Ruislip. So I had to fly to Wandsworth, go do that. So anyway, watched it. I know I said Doctor Strange was good, and I really liked it, I wish I would have watched this first, then watched Doctor Strange, and I would have been able to sympathize with people who said they wanted more out of the multiverse. Yeah. This is how Doctor Strange multiverse should have been. Like, this is where it should have been.
Simple things quickly, just while I remember. Like, remember when I said all I wanted to do was just stay somewhere, just for a moment, just so you could see it?
Yeah.
They did this
in many places.
Yeah,
many
but they
places
did it so effortlessly and perfect. And that's all you needed. But
I love the comedic element of this as well. It works so well. Like it wasn't like, and do you know what? This is not what I expected from this movie.
Start from the top end. Start from the top end because it breaks down in 3 parts.
Yeah, which is super sick. Like it was like
especially
when they started,
like, because if I'm honest, I only got the breaking of the parts by part 3.
Okay.
Like I was like, I get it.
Yeah,
you hear me? I get what we did here.
Everywhere, all at once. So,
like, how did you feel going into the first part?
The first part, it's weird. I was nervous because I don't like hearing stuff about movies and going to watch them. Yeah. Because I was amped to go and watch this. Like I was amped. So I was like, please don't let me down. Like, please. Well,
another insight for people as well. When we say it weren't everywhere and why we were shocked, it's because what we've been hearing about this film is like it's 10-10. Yeah. Like elsewhere where it's been screened in other countries, this is going off
over it. Like, it should be everywhere.
Yeah. So when it's here, when it's UK release time.
But I don't know if that adds to the whole effect of this movie. Like, I don't know if that adds to it. Like, because when I'm telling people, oh yeah, I went and watched Everything Everywhere all at once, I don't think no one hasn't said to me, what's that?
Yeah, no one knows what this is.
And then they're like, who's in it? And I'm like, Michelle Yeoh. They're like, who? And I'm like, the woman from Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. They're like, oh yeah. You know what I mean? So anyway, the first bit was cool because you kind of got to know the family, you got to know the mum, you got to know the daughter. More importantly, you got to know...
Did you in the first part?
Yeah, because you found out straight away what she was about. I'm not talking about
towards the ending of the
I'm not talking about the daughter. I'm talking about...
Yeah. That's what trying not to spoil this.
I'm talking about the daughter. Like I'm talking about the Michelle Yeoh's daughter in the movie, the first bit. Yeah. So you get to kind of like a little insight with how they're going along, how their relationship is. You get to see the dad, like the relationship with the dad and the mum. You get the actual dad, her dad, and how she's seems to always want to like impress him, etc. Blah blah blah. Yeah, like it gives you an insight to this misfits of family and everyone's fucked up in their own way and this, that, blah, blah, blah.
Confused because at the same time they were doing that, they were also introducing bits of the multiverse.
I wasn't confused. I was like, okay, here we go. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, right, so this is where we're going now. So
because it got in there quite early, like in terms of like introducing.
Yeah.
Whoa, the first bit where you see. Yeah, that was, and you're like, right, what happened there?
That was good because it kind of just it came in and came out. Yeah, like it was like boom, and then it was like, bro, hold on a second, like what the fuck? Like what's going on there? I actually love Jamie Lee Curtis's character in this. I think she's fucking hilarious, man. Like she's. I
wasn't super sold.
No way.
Until towards me.
Until sausages.
When I first saw Jamie Lee Curtis, in my notes I even got a question where I was like, were they mugging off Jamie Lee Curtis?
I don't think it was mugging her off. I just think it's a good for people who watch movies or even older people. It's like, raw, that's fucking Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah,
like, what's she dealing with? Second part, I can't even remember the second part. Oh yeah, no. That's the main part.
I feel like the second part is like,
that's where you really get into the multiverse. Yeah. That's when they start explaining it and extra, and that is where you understand how mad you can actually make the multiverse. Bro, like how nuts it can actually be. Do you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I know you got your notes. Hit your notes. Let me know.
No, I'm here.
Oh, you ready? You're just soaking it in and blah, blah.
I'm listening.
Okay.
I'm
the second bit was dope. Obviously, it was like, boom, this is how it happens. This is what the multiverse is. This is what you can take from the multiverse. This is what you can bring from this multiverse to that multiverse. This is how you access the multiverse. Yes. This is what you need to do to access the different multiverses.
These are different rules to get to different directions.
Talking about the paths of where your that was the key. Bro, that was the key. Like, when they explained how the multiverse was created, that was... Bro, that was every single one of these movies, single one of these multiverse movies, but it makes sense, but that's where you've missed it. That's where you fucked up.
And this is almost like the key to unlock the sense in all of these movies that they haven't been able to explain.
This is where it was like,
because that was the scary bit for me. Going into this is like, other than Doctor Strange was cool, but the multiverse is still a bit of a
Higgy.
Yeah, and it's like at your interpretation at that moment in time, and you took this from it, and then you watch the next film, and you try and add that piece to this piece. This film gave it to you.
Yeah,
they broke it down, and they didn't give it to you all at once.
No,
they steadied you in. They steadied you into it, and the way they did this was. And
you know what was sick as well? It was sick why she was the key.
Yeah.
Why she was the key.
Yeah.
Because her path was linear.
Yeah.
Where, bruv, it was, and then the last part just topped it off. It was like the cherry on the cake where everything just made sense.
By the last part, I was like, I was already sold.
Yeah, I was like, this is mental.
I was putty in their hands, bro. But like, I was like, yo.
Even when, I don't want to say it, but even when rocks started getting involved, bro, that bit sent me. That sent me, bro.
And you know what? I was good with that being the end.
Yeah.
I thought that was the end. I thought, oh, you're not going to ride out like this.
Yeah, bro.
Say even now, I'm with you. I'm with you.
I thought it was the
end
as well.
I was like, oh.
That sent me, bro. Oh, bro.
Yeah.
Like, when I was watching that, I was like,
bro,
they've whoever, like, the mind behind this was ridiculous.
Firstly, I realized I'm a sucker for Kung Fu choreography. Anything that's got any kind of, you hear me? That is me. I'm sold, innit? Like, I'm sold. A lot of that sold me on the trailer. No. Listen, I'm not a trailer person. I keep mentioning trailers a lot, but I don't really like a lot of trailers. Ever since we started doing this show, obviously, man's had to watch 1 or 2 trailers just to get a little hint of the film. But I really think, like, trailers give away too much.
Yeah.
So even when the trailer's like 2 minutes long, I'll get 45 seconds out of it, and then that's enough. I can see what this is about. I can see the feel of the film, innit? But so the trailer on this caught me. And I'm like, why am I so intrigued in this film? And then when I'm watching it and I'm seeing the moves and when she's tapping into certain different universes and whatever, and I'm like, yo, that gets me every single time, bro. Like, you can't do me no wrong if you got some decent Kung Fu choreography in there. So I just want to get that out of the way. Yeah. Secondly, I want to go on record and say this might be one of the most well thought out films I've seen in a hot minute, and I'm willing to put this in the top something. I'm just not sure just yet. But in terms of creativity and how they thought about this film. This isn't like Ambulance. And this is what I'm trying to say. Like, they thought about their next move in this film. They sat down, like, I could see, like, you know, like the brainstorming meeting when they're around. Yeah. I could see, like, that was intense. Like, that they thought about how to make this film make complete sense. And at the same time, the beauty, the gem in this film is how simple the meaning is, and how, like, it's a simple meaning. Like, did you, when did you feel like, first of all, did you get the meaning of the film? Or should I say, what meaning did you take from this film? Because I feel like there was a couple. If I'm honest, there's a nice few.
In terms of the meaning, I think with me, it was more to do with the mum and the daughter.
First of all, so you believe that it's like the relationship between, well, not that you believe, but you took from it the mother and daughter relationship or whatever, not, yeah?
Yeah.
Like, and as you say that, yeah, tell me if you don't, well, for me, this kind of reminded me of like an adult version to Turning Red. Like, that whole scene there, I got like the whole turning. Like, that's what I'm saying. This film, I felt like this film helped me to understand other films.
I feel like this movie is one of those ones, yeah, where if you watch it, you take something different from it. Like
there's loads of meanings in it. And so, like, from like, I would say like the last 45 minutes, the last hour, like, because the beginning of the film is it's funny, like you said, it's introducing characters, etc., etc. You don't really know where it's gonna go. It could be messy. It's scary because it could be messy. You know how multiverses go. Yeah. It could be messy. As soon as it gets into part 2, the film gets deep.
Yeah.
Like, the film starts spitting out mad meanings, mad metaphors. Like, it's so hard to explain without explaining.
That's what I'm struggling.
But like, there was things I took out of this where, in a nutshell, it's like, happy with your life because you never know
what it could be.
Yeah. Like, once you find happiness, don't be so easy to disregard that happiness.
And don't think that even though you think that situation would be better,
it's always gonna have ups and downs or whatever.
Exactly,
And so that was like the overall meaning for me, but they broke that down in so much different sections.
Yeah.
They ticked all the boxes, and even this might be one of the best films I've seen explaining acceptance.
Bruv, this
You know, like them way there, like they explain acceptance. Like you see, like Big Trouble, Little China, my man.
Yeah.
Big 93, you know.
Is it 93?
Yeah, I think he's 93. He's an old. No, I said he's 93. He's an old boy. I think he's an old boy.
Oh, snap.
Yeah,
Sorry, I get,
I didn't want to say it. So I tried to throw a little
I
hint.
see him. I was like, yo, man, like Tongue Pow. Come on. That's Tongue Pow, you know.
Bro, and that humor was in there.
Yeah.
That whole, like, that reminded me. There was a few little scenes in that where it reminded me. Yeah. You know, certain times.
Even his voice when it goes,
yeah, it was funny because even certain ways they had to find the path to different multiverses. What they had to do was a bit mad. Like
one of them was nuts, man. And bro, do you know what? My whole cinema erupted in laughter when that one. My man's like everyone looking at him like, oh no, you ain't.
Yeah,
no, you ain't.
And then it's kind of blurry. And you went in.
Oh my god!
But flipping, I say that to say, Big Trouble, Little China. Even my man and that whole realization. Relationship with the daughter and bro, they just ticked off so many lists and they summed it all up in acceptance, and it was like, yo, this was good, man. I was like, look, I'm excited. This feels like another Alice in Wonderland, bro. I'm like, how does no one know? Alice in Borderland. How does no one know about this film, bro? This is like
interesting fact. Do you know the guy who played the husband? Yeah, Richard Wang.
Yeah,
you seen the Goonies?
Alpha Waymond. No way.
You remember Data?
No way.
You remember Data?
No way.
Do you remember Data?
Bro.
Do you remember Data? That's Data, bro.
Oh, shit.
That's Data.
Oh, shit.
Richard Wang.
Oh, shit. Yo.
I was like, fucking hell.
Yo, ain't that something? That's a fun fact for your bitch ass.
Data from the Goonies.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, this movie.
Yeah. Bro, it's only getting 8s, 9s, and 10s, you know? Like,
everywhere.
The fact no one has heard of this movie is absurd, and I'm easily saying movie of the year so far.
But
easily,
it's not even a debate. Like
easily.
this is one of the best movies I think I've seen in like.
Bro,
it's one of the best movies. Like I've seen bare good movies. Coda, Nomadland.
Nah,
this is up there with.
I would argue to say that this even plucks little things from Coda. Not like plucks from little things from Coda, but it's got messages.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
Coda and them things there. Like this ain't all that meets the eye, and that's why I say this is like one of the best posters I've seen, bro. Because it's like
it hits almost every genre as well.
Yeah,
thriller. Yeah, I get thriller, drama, comedy. Like it's everything everywhere all at once.
Yeah.
Like
even how they sum up that.
It's everything. Like
bro,
it's just
bro. You know, even before the ending with like the mum and the daughter, but like before that, like near the rock stage, like this before that, even that made sense if it ended near there.
The rock,
even there, you would have thought, oh yeah, that it makes sense, isn't it? Like
the rock,
it. You hear me?
The rock part is like. You know when you're eating, when you got soul food,
yeah,
and you're eating your soul food, and to the point where you just eat your whatever, and you're like, that was so good. I wish there was more. And then you see another plate come up. That's what the rock bit was. That's what the rock bit was.
Right,
the rock bit was at the peak of your like,
yeah,
and then it was like, there's more. Holy shit, we ain't done yet. I'm like, oh my days, I think we're still on this roller coaster. Shit, bro.
Yo, and I thought this film was actually shorter than it was. It was actually longer than I thought. It was
this film flew for me.
Yeah,
like, it flew.
Yeah,
like, it literally flew.
Bro, this is I can't see a film topping this film this year. Avatar's gonna have to come strong.
Avatar's gonna have to come.
It's gonna have to come strong to top this. Like, understand what I'm saying.
That's why I said to you, I want to watch it again
Like,
today. Like, I was like, I'll watch it again today before I come here, so that I could, you know, when you get new stuff the second time, so I could come be like, did you notice she was wearing green shoes twice in both multiverses?
The multiverses made sense. Even Like, because at first you're like, really? But it just makes all the sense. Like, further, like, bro, that's what I'm saying. The film, fucking genius, mate.
Nah,
genius film, bro. This is a genius film.
This is a big.
This is gonna, when people finally watch it, they're gonna realize this is a cult classic.
This is definitely a cult classic. This is one of those ones where you're like watching it. Like, I could watch this in 25 years, and still be like,
yeah. It's, bro, I'm going on and I'm saying I don't know what film's gonna top this year. I'm not saying it's gonna be another good film, that was banging, but did you top everything everywhere all at once? So it's a watch it for me. I'm just gonna keep it simple. You should get it from that vibe.
This isn't even a watch it. This is a must watch. Yeah. How about that? It's a must. Like, you have to watch it.
If you watch this show, you see this clip, whatever. If we clip this up, boom, boom, boom. Like, you have to watch this film. Like, this is probably my biggest recommendation.
Yeah, this is up there with this is top 3 movie that we've reviewed.
Yeah.
This is a top 3 movie we've reviewed, and it's in cinemas now.
Right now,
like right now, it's in cinema.
Fresh.
Like, you could go to the cinema and watch it, and I bet you've never heard of it,
bro.
I bet you've never heard of this movie.
Mad.
Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, starring Michelle Yeoh. Bro. Even when it popped up, a film by Daniel. Do you remember that bit?
Yeah, bro.
I was like, what the fuck?
And in my head, I was like, no. What?
I was like, that's not how you're supposed to do it.
No, and it wasn't a certain name. I was like,
bro.
And then, bro, most creative film ever. No, well, that was wild.
One of.
One of the most creative films ever.
Okay. That brings us to the end of the show.
It's hard to end on. I'm on a high now. I was like, yo.
I'm glad we did that second though and flew through ambulance, because that was
weak, man. That was weak.
People, man. Again, thank you for joining us. Episode 64. We are so close to episode 100. If you think about it,
we are. We're not too far off. It's a little
close.
way, but by winter, when we start getting to winter, it's gonna start.
We're gonna
reality's gonna start doing it after summer. You hear me?
We need you. We need you with us. We need you supporting us.
As you can see, hidden gems. Like, come, where else are you gonna find out about these hidden gems? I ain't hear nobody talk about this.
I ain't heard nobody.
You talking about this?
Nobody.
Huh? Nobody. That's what I'm saying. But we are
people. If you like what you're seeing and you enjoy the show, you like the banter that we've got, you like the setup. You like how the scene looks. Listen, just give us a follow, give us a subscribe, drop a comment. We're always responsive. Insta, we're big on. YouTube, we're big on. But we're on all the other platforms. We're on Twitter.
Check us out, man. Check us out.
We also audio. We're on Spotify. We're on SoundCloud. We're on Apple Podcasts. We're all over the place. So if you don't have the time to sit down on YouTube and watch us physically.
We're everything.
We're everywhere.
Yeah. I see what I did there.
I see.
All at once, man. Crazy.
Well done.
Crazy.
That's good. People, listen. We need your support, man. We need it. We
we're doing a GoFundMe.
We need it. Come help us. We need support, man. We need those comments, man. But seriously, man. We got shit going on. We got the Monday lives that we're doing this week. This Monday coming up, we're doing Is it Brad Pitt versus?
I don't even want to submit it. I don't know.
You're right. We're doing a live this Monday. We don't know what the topic is.
Join us.
Zeus, you got anything else to say?
Nah, man. You know how it is, man. Of course, if you're watching this by yourself, you shouldn't, because watching it by yourself is
boring. Trash.
Absolutely dead
waste,
out.
Man or gal.
Don't watch this by yourself. You'll be so excited to watch with someone.
You need to look over to them and be like,
high five and shit. You hear me? But man, pick up yourself. You already know what time it is. And until next time, you hear me?